Since launching the Man Therapy Ohio public health campaign, we have seen tremendous success reaching men across the state. What components of Man Therapy do you think make it resonate so well with men?
Honestly, I think it's the humor aspect and that relatability aspect to that specific group of men. We know that not every male has the same sense of humor, but what we've found with Man Therapy is that a lot of men do have this sense of humor, this manly man kind of concept using humor. And also not really, talking about serious topics like mental health, but using alternative language too, to, in my mind, kind of make, the men feel a little bit more comfortable and at ease in participating in this process. And, if they go in and take the head inspection, I appreciate using some non-clinical language that might deter some men and just kind of really normalize the conversation.
With the new grant from the Ohio Department of Health, Man Therapy Ohio will be reaching out to 10 high-risk counties in Ohio. Please tell us more about the counties and why Man Therapy will be a good resource to support men's mental health and suicide prevention.
We have received a 2-year grant, almost 2-year grant, from the Ohio Department of Health to expand a few programs in 10 high-risk counties in Ohio that the Ohio Department of Health have identified are the highest burden for adult men ages 25 to 59. What they mean by high burden is that they use some kind of calculation or algorithm to identify these 10 counties based on a number of factors over the last, I want to say it was the last 10 years. I could be wrong there, but they looked at suicide rate for that age demographic for adult men. They also looked at hospitalizations, emergency department visits, and attempt rates. And there might be some other factors mixed in there, but they came out with these 10 counties that they say have the highest suicide burden for adult men ages 59 or 25 to 59, in which we are going to implement Man Therapy along with some other programs, LifeSite Ohio, which is our lethal means safety, firearm safety campaign, and QPR, question, persuade, refer for healthcare providers. But why do I think that Man Therapy is a good resource to support men's mental health in those counties? Is that we're going to actually dedicate a lot more time and resources in those counties, and also weave in Man Therapy in all of our contact and other program implementation in those 10 counties more specifically. And again, since those are the counties that have the highest burden for adult male suicide, we think that we will hopefully reach more men in those counties, for have them take head inspections so they can understand where they're at with their mental health, get a better idea, hopefully feel a little more comfortable engaging with mental health practices, and then actually going out and seeking those mental health resources.
Mantherapy.org is a free online resource anyone can use at any time. How can Ohio organizations, suicide prevention coalitions, and individuals get involved with Man Therapy Ohio and integrate it into the prevention strategies and programs?
They can reach out to the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. They can reach out to the University of Maryland. There we have a lot of assets that coalitions and organizations can download. For instance, there are various posters with some humorous sayings on them. There are specific subpopulations, veteran-related messaging. There's messaging for guys who like to barbecue. There's all different types of messaging out there that have already been created from the Man Therapy folks, from Grit Digital Health. And those assets, those resources can be, integrated into existing campaigns for these organizations or local suicide prevention coalitions, or they can be a standalone Man Therapy campaign in their community. But we're happy at the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation to partner with any agency, individual, organization that wants to utilize these resources to reach the men in their county.